Hey folks, it's been a bit of a dramatic morning. I'll be completely, oh these are filthy, I'll clean them after this. I'll be completely honest, it has not been the morning I'd planned. Mario is meant to be home, he's meant to be off work, he's meant to be watching the tiny one. So I can work, because I haven't really oh hi everyone, it's Hannah. I've not really done much work since I've been back at work. What with both of us, me and the tiny one being poorly, Mario's now poorly, and then yeah, that's basically it. We were poorly, and then I've just not ended up being able to do as much work as I'd hoped. But the van broke down this morning, Mario's van, so he's had to pop out. He's just got home, and the tiny one is napping. So I'm bead weaving some doughnuts. I wanted to spend the day bead weaving, and so far that has not been the case. So hopefully now he's home I can get a bit more done, because it's 11:15. I'm just beading doughnuts. Cute. Excuse the ambient baby noises. I'm not apologising for them, but she's playing with her favourite book, which is actually something I'll give you back in a second. My friend got her when she was born. Kitten Tales, her favourite tale, Silky Tale. I call it reading her morning paper. She loves it. So, I've just changed a nappy. Welcome to life. Mario came back with a car full of stuff. His employee, I suppose, was meant to be popping up today at a windmill and selling bread, but obviously the van broke down on the way there. He's taken it to a garage. They can't look at it until Monday or Tuesday, which means that no markets this week, which really sucks. Of course, I've given her the noisy toy. I'm really sorry. I am going to apologise for that. But came home with a car full of bread. So we had lunch. And now he's taken the bread to a food bank that he takes excess bread to sometimes when he has it. Bit frustrating, because obviously that's a lot of waste product-wise. And he's going to lose out on money from this week. And then the van might be either expensive to repair or he's going to have to buy a new van. All in all, it sucks. January so far, well, 2025 so far has been a very expensive month. Our car was expensive with its MOT and service, and then this with Mario's van, and then there was something else. Oh, we had to buy a new Hoover because our Hoover broke. I was like, oh, for goodness sake. Anyway, although the van isn't anything to do with me, that's a business expense on Mario's part, but I went a bit mad buying needle stoppers. I got a bit excited because I want to start stocking a few more bits that I don't have to make. So I bought some needle stoppers from Panda Hall, is where I bought mine from. Not sponsored in any way. So these are just like silicone beads. People use them for like dummy clips and stuff. Don't recommend. Do not. Do not use beads on your dummy clips. Choking hazard. I worked at a bead shop. People used to ask all the time if we had any beads suitable to make dummy clips. No. Choking hazard. Anyway, but they make very good needle stoppers. So they just go on the... There's a project I'm working on. And a couple of needle stoppers. So these needle stoppers that I've been using are actually from an advent, my 2023 Lofty Loops advent. But yeah, they just sort of go on your needles like this, like this, and it stops all your stitches falling off, because this is eventually going to get longer than the needle. I'll chat about the project in a podcast. It's for a sponsored reel that I need to do, but it's cutting into my bead weaving time, so I really want to get it finished, but I finally have the pattern memorised. Anyway, I don't usually knit for sponsored content, but they were all time-consuming projects. So I got some strawberries. I'm going to be taking these to East Anglia Yarn Festival, and then after East Anglia Yarn Festival, I'll pop them on the website. I got some mushrooms. These are cute. I included some needle stoppers in my advent last year, and they came in cases bigger than this, and I don't know what to do with them. I've got like 20 of them, so I don't know what to do with them. I have just a bunch of, I don't know how many sizes these have. They look like a D12, just like these shaped ones that I'll match the colours of. There's 100 pieces in there apparently. Now I don't know if they're like evenly matched or what, but fun. I got 2 packs of rainbows. Like I say, I went a bit overboard. I got a bit excited. I meant to have some chickens as well, but they didn't have them in stock. Some sheep. Some pizza slices. I mean, this is the back of the pizza slice, but you can just see one there because it's got the label on, covering it, so you can't really see it. I got some donuts. Apparently there's an ongoing donut theme at the moment in my life. As always, there's always some kind of food theme. Hi, Chicky. Hi, River. Hello, smiley girl. Have you just had big nap? She's just had big nap. I bought a couple of packs of skulls. I just tried to get different ones that I hadn't seen other people stock, and I quite liked the skulls. In my head, I'm edgy, but I look like this, so I'm not really edgy. I really need to book in with the hairdressers again. I washed my hair this morning and then left it, so I need to do something with it. But the ends are all fading. My roots are growing through. I need to go to the hairdressers. I got some rubber duckies because I saw these and was like, I'm obsessed by these. They're so cute. They're so cute. And then I couldn't not get the dragons. I couldn't not get the dragons. They're really cute. So I'm really excited. I've ordered some sample where I get my bags from that I pack yarn in before I post it. The cellophane bags, they're compostable. I get from EcoCraft. And I have ordered a bunch of samples, because you can order free samples, of various sizes, so I can pack them into pairs for East Anglia Yarn Festival and then beyond as well. So they will be coming to the website. I just need to get, I definitely think I'm going to have a bunch of these left. I just need to get East Anglia Yarn Festival out of the way first, because at the rate I'm going, with how much work the amount of work I'm unable to do, yeah, I'm not going to be able to take anything to East Anglia Yarn Festival. So it's probably good that I have some stuff to take. But yeah, do you want this? Reading the paper, the morning paper. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, sorry, Bub, I dropped it on your face. Oh, you're so close to rolling over. Come on. Her arm gets in the way every time. She's so close. She can do front to back. She can't do back to front. And she's been so close for so long. Yeah, she was poorly last week, so she lost a bit of weight, and I was getting a bit concerned about her. But she's chunking up now. She's munched on a bit of broccoli and a bit of potato for lunch. It's been a slow start with introducing solids, but that's fine. I won't chat too much about it here. That tends to be more Patreon video chat, is where I talk a little bit more about that kind of thing. And yes, hopefully Mary will be back soon so I can keep bead weaving, because I really need to and I can't. I thought I could do some while she napped, but she just had a nap on me because I fed her after she had her broccoli and potato. She fell asleep and I was like, oh, I'm not going to move now, am I? Maria's about to go out, so it's not like I can do any work anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go back to playing with my baby and practice her rolling onto her front. She'll get there eventually. She'll get there. She just has no inclination to. Hello. So, Marion just popped out to go to the shop and has taken Tiny One with him. And also to get some stamps for the various birthday cards that I forgot to send earlier this week. It's been a week. So, I'm beading donuts like they're coming out of my ears. I'm going to do 4 varieties. I posted a picture on Instagram. Excuse me, tea gurgles. Of the varieties that I've done so far. I've got pink icing, chocolate icing, white icing. This is a terrible shot, Hannah. Who'd have thought? You've done YouTube for so long and you still don't know how to film stuff. Anyway, and so I was like, I think I need a 4th variety. And the reason I think I need a 4th variety, because people are like, you don't need a 4th, is because at East Anglia Yarn Festival, my display for stitch markers is 4 wide. The little black displays, they were like acrylic displays that I bought. I don't think you can get them anymore. Anyway, so I like to do 4 varieties if I'm going, or like at least, I don't know, so then it's all across in a line. So I might do blue icing, but I don't have that many beads left of the base colour that I'm using. It's opaque pear from the Mayuki Delicas, and I don't have that many left in, but luckily I don't really use them for anything else. The other pot, so I used to do 10 of each variety of stitch markers for if I was going to a show, but I've realised that is a waste of my time. So I need to try to do 10 of the varieties that are going to be popular. So I think, obviously I'm not a mind reader, I don't know what's going to be popular. Especially because I've not done stitch markers in the shop for a long time. It's not like I have a list of bestsellers, I don't know. And the fact that this is my 4th year? 4th year doing East Anglia Yarn Festival, if the same people are going, can't take the same stitch markers each time because that's just boring. So I need to do, I tend to do 5 of each varieties of either new ones or ones that that aren't as popular, and then 10 of the ones that are more popular. So I'm doing 10 each of the donuts. I've got some dinosaurs that I need to make. They were very popular last year. They sold out very quick. They were a last minute addition, so I didn't make that many of them. I made 5 of each of them last year and they sold out. So I need to make more of those and do 10 this year. But for example, I've started making granny squares, beaded granny squares. How cute is this? It's a peyote square. I'm not gonna gatekeep things. It's a peyote square. If you, I mean, it's a tutorial on YouTube. But I just thought cute. They'd be cute little earrings, wouldn't they, really? But I thought cute stitch markers. I'm just gonna keep bead weaving. I'm gonna do blue icing for the 4th one. I can't remember if I said that or if I just thought it. I've started watching a bunch of vlogs from people that do a lot of pop-up events and markets. They're all in the US. They don't make anything that I make. They're not, I mean, one of them makes crochet things. Oh look, my hair's growing back. It's the exciting time. It's not, it's still very newly grown back, so I shouldn't get too excited about it. Yes, someone makes candles, and yeah, I've just been enjoying watching their videos and watching them vend at markets, and it's just a bit cozy and a bit nice and just a bit chill. And I'm like, I want to do more markets. Then I do one. I'm like, I don't need to do more markets. I prefer selling online. I like doing East Anglia Yarn Festival. I really enjoy the one, but I much prefer selling online. As much as I hate packaging. As much as I hate packaging, I much prefer selling online. And it works out cheaper for me to do that, because then I don't have to pay to stay anywhere. And I don't have to, I don't know, rely on other people to take me. And now I have a tiny child to worry about all the time. So not quite sure how we're going to swing it at East Anglia Yarn Festival. My parents are coming, so hopefully they will be on it with watching the tiny one. But who knows? Anyway, I'm going to crack on with bead weaving. It's already 3 o'clock almost. I really wanted to have way more done today than I have, but the van broke down. We couldn't have foreseen this. Couldn't have foreseen this at all. So I'm just gonna have to work on Sunday and Monday and a bit on Tuesday maybe. Anyway. Oh. This is the colour. Do I have it? Sea Opal. Sea Opal is the blue. I don't think I've got the baggie over here. It might be over on the table. The table's where I usually bead weave. I don't know why I'm here today. What I need to do, and what I really want to do, is transfer everything upstairs. I liked sitting down here because I liked watching the telly while I bead weave. But I find it very difficult to do now, being downstairs and bead weaving with a baby as well, because I find that I'm getting distracted by everything that she is doing, and I find that I'm not fully concentrating on what I'm doing, and I'm still parenting. And Mario doesn't need me hovering because he's very competent. I'm just being that person and not meaning to be. So yeah, if I transfer everything upstairs, then I can sit and get a chunk of work done. Especially because I've got the desk that raises and lowers. I can raise it to a comfortable level. But the only annoying thing is, my chair up there is an IKEA chair, and I bought it because it was pretty. And it is so uncomfortable. I need to get a nice office chair like this one, which is very comfortable. So that's why I don't bead weave upstairs. But I need to get, if I got a better chair, then I probably would bead weave upstairs. So I need to get a better chair. Anyway, I'm going to stop distracting myself. Oh, I've had to tie my hair up because the tiny one has discovered it's really fun to yank on Mum's hair. Ugh. So, even though I request multiple times, I had to not do that. She doesn't quite understand what I'm saying. It is chilly today, very cold. I've just popped round the corner to one of my friends whose baby is a month older than the tiny one. It's bananas the difference in them. She's already like pulling herself up. She's 100% going to be walking by 9 months. It's really hard not to compare because our little girl is still very much a potato. She almost rolled onto her front earlier today, which was very exciting. She's been almost there for months now, but she's started to engage her core a bit more, which is good. But yeah, babies are all different, so I'm trying not to like think about it too much, but yeah. The difference is mad. Yes. So I thought, it's cold out there basically. I just went around to drop a bunch of, I'd like to make a copy, bunch of, what's the word I want? Come on, Hannah, get a grip. Baked goods. I just went around to drop a bunch of baked goods off. Yeah. Because obviously there were loads left. So then I thought I would make a label, because I get fed up with bead weaving after a while, I know. But I thought I would make a sticker for the needle stoppers, just put on the front of the bag to print on my Moonbin printer, so that's what I'm going to do now. Time to do that, which is stupid because the stickers are massive, so that's not going to work because you're not going to be able to see the needle stopper unless I put the sticker inside the bag. But then it depends on what size bag I have. Mario and the tiny one are back. He's trying to get her down for a nap, which is why you may hear crying because she's overtired, which is what happens sometimes when Dad's in charge. Doesn't happen when Mum's in charge, that's all I'm gonna say. Well, they're saying that he was walking around with her in the pram, so she should have just drifted off. But she didn't, so I can't really blame him for it. It's not his fault. Yeah. So it might be Mum to the rescue. I'm trying to do as much bead weaving as I can before I get stuck under a baby. Blue donuts are very cute, by the way. You need to turn the screen off. There we go. It's so dark though. Cute. I need to paint my nails, but yes, blue donuts. Adorable. Basically, I've got a little box full of donuts in here with a few granny squares. This is all I've made for East Anglia Yarn Festival so far. So, not that many. And I got a bunch of Christmas ones that I made the year before last. Didn't make them last year because did I? Well, no, not the Christmas just gone. I made them the Christmas before and then never sold them. And here we are. Well, I was meant to also call the DWP today, the Department for Work Pensions, is it? About maternity pay, because I've still not paid myself yet. Which is probably good, because this going back to work thing has been a flop, because I've not really had the time to actually work, so... Oh, I think it's going to have to be Mum to the rescue. Hello, we're back to terrible lighting. Apologies. So, I am still technically working. It feels weird that this is part of my job, but as you may know, I have been sponsored by Hooks and Needles for 2 videos, and I also need to post a reel for them, but this is for the 3rd box that they sent me. So I need to make a project from that box and show it in a reel for Instagram. This video is not sponsored by them, but it's kind of come at like an awkward time where I kind of should be using my free time, quote unquote free time, as in evening time, to be bead weaving. But as it happens, I don't have that time at the moment because I am working on one of the projects from the 3rd Hooks and Needles box that I was sent. And unfortunately for me, they're all quite big projects with 4-ply yarn, or sock weight yarn, fingering weight yarn. So yeah, it's taken up quite a chunk of time, and I kind of said it would be posted next week, but I might have to send another email, say, hey, I'm working on it a lot of the time, and I don't think I'm going to get it done by next week. Can I push it a week and see what they say? Probably, yeah. Because I'm trying really hard. Like, I'm working on this so much, but it's not as easy as like the bag that I made. Although this is the beginner pattern, it's a 20-row repeat. Doesn't look like it should be a 20-row repeat, but it's a 20-row repeat, and there's different increases and whatnot everywhere. I have now memorized it, so go me. But it's not as easy as like, oh, I'll just pick it up and knit a couple of rows. I need to remember what row I'm on and whatnot, so it's not like an easy knit, but it's very pretty. I'm going to gift it to one of my friends. I don't think I've met gauge. I didn't swatch. I just used the needles that they sent in the previous box, but I don't think I've got gauge. Should have used a bigger needle. That would have made this go quicker as well. But I think it's going to block out beautifully. It's a wool cotton blend, and I think it's going to be very nice. It's just come at the wrong time. Because what is this? Because I should be making stitch markers, but that's okay. That's okay. This is still me technically working, and I can do that while watching Traitors this evening. We need to catch up. I need to watch last night's Traitors because we've not watched it because Mario was out. And we won't watch tonight's because Mario's up at 4 tomorrow. Even though he doesn't have markets. What is this? Even though he doesn't have any markets tomorrow, he's still got to bake for some wholesale that he's got and deliver that. So he'll be in at 4, which is good. Because that's a lie-in in comparison to what he would be. If you hear running water, Mario's running a bath for the tiny one. Yes, so what was I saying? Yeah, if he had his market tomorrow, he'd have to be up at like midnight. So it's probably best that he doesn't have that market tomorrow. So he's in at 4. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to keep knitting this. Because I need to get it done. I need to get it done. Because I've used one 50-gram ball. This is the next 50-gram ball. And then I've got 1 to go. Back to this colour. So, yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Hi, Kimchi. Get a chunk of it done this evening, hopefully. We'll see. I did do a chunk yesterday whilst I was editing last week's video. So, anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending the day with me. Sorry it's been a little bit all over the place. I had like this whole day planned, and then it was already thrown out the window at 8 AM because Mario's van broke down. So that was my productive day out the window, which is a bit annoying, but such is life. You got to do what you got to do, and that is what I did. So I managed to get quite a few stitch markers made, in all fairness, and I've not made an I've picked up this morning doing this eyelet row, so I've not made insignificant progress on this, so can't complain too much. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you were to subscribe. I'm on a mission to hit 100k this year, but if you also don't want to, that's absolutely fine. There's no pressure. If I don't reach the goal, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't make me a failure as a person. So leave me a comment down below, let me know what you've been up to. How has your week been? I would love to hear from you. If you've got any video suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you want to see more from me. I have a Patreon if you're interested in signing up, and anything else? Social media links can all be found in the description box below, along with anything else that I think you might need. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending some time with me, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Yes.